The cameras were rolling, the studio lights blazing, and millions of viewers tuned into what was supposed to be just another political interview. But that night, it was anything but ordinary. What unfolded would dominate headlines, flood social media, and leave the nation divided yet undeniably captivated. It was the clash no one saw coming: Senator John Kennedy versus Hollywood legend Robert De Niro. It started innocently enough. De Niro had been invited to a live primetime show to discuss politics, art, and his long-standing criticisms of American leadership. Known for his fiery temper and sharp tongue, De Niro was no stranger to making waves with bold statements. But what no one expected was that Senator John Kennedy, a man known for his quick wit and down-home candor, would be seated right across from him. The moderator barely got through the introductions before sparks began to fly. De Niro leaned forward, his voice rising as he accused politicians of failing the American people, lacing his words with anger and frustration. "This country deserves leaders with integrity, with vision, with heart. What we've gotten instead is a circus," De Niro declared, his hands slicing the air for emphasis. The audience clapped and cheered. But Kennedy didn't flinch. He sat back calmly, his eyes steady, waiting for his turn. When the applause died down, he leaned into the microphone and delivered his first strike. "Mr. De Niro," Kennedy began in his slow, measured drawl, "I respect your work on screen. You've played heroes, gangsters, and everything in between. But playing a leader in a movie is a whole lot easier than leading real people in real life." The studio gasped. De Niro's face flushed red. He shot back, "Don't patronize me, Senator. I may be an actor, but I know what injustice looks like. I know when people are being lied to." Kennedy's reply was sharp, but not cruel. "And I know when folks are mistaking the stage for the Senate." "You've built a career making people believe in stories. I've built mine trying to give them something real to believe in." That line hit like a hammer. The audience roared, half in shock, half in admiration. De Niro leaned back, visibly rattled, his eyes narrowing as he searched for a retort. He had faced critics, directors, and hostile crowds before, but Kennedy's calm dismantling cut deeper than he expected. The tension only escalated from there. De Niro accused politicians like Kennedy of pandering to the powerful, of forgetting ordinary Americans. Kennedy shot back, painting vivid pictures of small-town families struggling to pay their bills, children waiting for better schools, and veterans left behind. "I didn't read those stories in a script, Bob," Kennedy said firmly. "I heard them sitting at kitchen tables across Louisiana. These aren't characters to their people, and they don't need speeches full of fury. They need solutions." The room fell silent. Even those who disagreed with Kennedy felt the weight of his words. For a moment, De Niro looked stunned, his anger giving way to something else: a confusion, maybe even humility. His furious reaction had turned viral within minutes on Twitter, clips spreading like wildfire with captions like "Kennedy just owned De Niro." And De Niro wasn't ready for this. But what made the exchange so powerful wasn't just the clash of egos, it was the clash of worlds. On one side, the raw emotion of an artist who saw America's pain and expressed it through rage. On the other, the steady pragmatism of a politician who claimed to be working through that pain every day. Both were fighting for the soul of the country, just in very different ways. After the show, De Niro stormed off stage, visibly furious, refusing to speak to reporters. Kennedy, meanwhile, shook hands with the moderator and left quietly. Yet, when asked later about the confrontation, Kennedy didn't gloat. He simply said, "Mr. De Niro loves this country in his own way. He just shows it different than I do." That humility surprised many. It wasn't the knockout punch of arrogance that often follows viral moments. It was a reminder that even heated battles can carry a deeper respect beneath the surface. And that's why the clip went insanely viral, not just as entertainment, but as a lesson. The story became more than just politics meeting Hollywood up. It became a reflection of America itself, divided, passionate, but still yearning for leaders who could cut through the noise with truth, clarity, and heart. In the end, the viral moment wasn't about who won the debate. It was about what the clash revealed, that leadership isn't about shouting the loudest, but about speaking with conviction, listening with humility, and remembering the people behind the headlines. And so, while Niro's fury echoed online, it was Kennedy's calm, unshakable words that lingered in the minds of millions, words that reminded everyone watching: you don't need to destroy your opponent to make your point, you just need to speak your truth with courage. That's why this moment, more than any other, left the audience with a message that still resonates today: anger may go viral, but wisdom lasts forever.